Imagine standing at the precipice of a steep mountain trail. Behind you, the path represents the journey so far, filled with quick wins and short-lived triumphs. But ahead lies a landscape molded over centuries, a testament to time's indomitable power. Would it surprise you to know that the most successful individuals craft their lives with a mind attuned to this vast timeline, not merely the here and now? Welcome to The Systemist, where we unlock the layers of wealth building and personal growth through the lens of systems thinking. Today, we are delving into a transformative concept, thinking in decades. A paradigm shift that goes beyond the pursuit of the immediate to harness the profound effects of long-term vision. In our world today, short-term gratification often takes the center stage. We live in an era where speed is celebrated, and the allure of the quick fix beckons constantly. But if we pause for a moment and elevate our perspective, the fog of immediacy clears, revealing a landscape where true wealth and fulfillment lie. This is where long-term thinking becomes our compass. Think of your life as a garden. In a garden governed by seasons, success isn't determined by a single bountiful harvest, but rather by the sustained health and vibrancy of the ecosystem. Trees planted for generations grow strong and resilient, offering shade and fruit for decades. The individuals who achieve lasting success, those who build empires, not just nest eggs, understand this principle innately. They see wealth as a perennial construct, nurtured and tended over time. Let's explore the mindset shift required to adopt a decade-thinking framework. Begin with a vision. Craft a panoramic view of where you want to be 10, 20, even 30 years from now. This isn't just about financial milestones, although they'll naturally align along the way. It's about picturing a life not defined by circumstances, but by the person you become and the impact you have. Consider Warren Buffett. Often cited as one of the greatest long-term thinkers in investment, Buffett doesn't merely buy stocks. He invests in businesses, many of which he envisions holding forever. His success isn't the result of chasing trends or acting on market whims, but leveraging time as his greatest ally. This shift in thinking rewires your decision-making. Instead of asking, "What can this do for me now?" ask, "What foundation does this build for my future?" When you invest, are you driven by today's price movement or the inherent value over eras? When you design your career, do you plan from role to role, or do you envision the long arc of your professional narrative? Beyond wealth, applying long-term thinking influences personal growth and relationships. It empowers you to build deep connections and invest in your skills, knowing that like any worthwhile endeavor, mastery blooms over time. The person who embraces this mindset becomes a gardener of their destiny, cultivating patience, resilience, and strategic foresight. Yet this approach isn't without challenges. It demands a break from the status quo and the willingness to withstand the pressure of immediate results. It requires trust in a process that's less about predictability and more about probability. Like a chess grandmaster, every move is part of a larger strategy, anticipating ripples rather than reacting to each splash. How do you cultivate a decade-centric mindset? Start with clarity. Define your North Star. Let this guiding vision illuminate the pathways of your actions and decisions. Incorporate reflection into your methodology. Review, revise, and refine as necessary. Seek feedback not only from past outcomes but from mentors who exemplify the long game. Moreover, align your environment with your vision. Foster habits and surround yourself with influences that support your enduring objectives rather than transient whims. Whether it's committing to lifelong learning, adopting healthy lifestyle practices, or nurturing networks that grow alongside you, choose elements that echo the timelessness of your goals. Here's a practical exercise. Map out a life timeline. Annotate key milestones and visualize progression, not as a linear path but an expanding web of opportunities. This isn't a strict itinerary. It's a canvas, flexible and inspiring as you paint the journey ahead. As we stand together at life's precipice, remember that what's often unseen but ultimately transformative is the power of time itself. When you think in decades, you don't merely exist, you create a legacy. You design a life that is not only rich in wealth but deep in meaning, shaped by a vision that transcends the ephemeral. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of long-term strategy here at The Systemist. If this resonates with your quest for enduring growth and success, subscribe for more insights that elevate your journey. And as always, may your path, painted with purpose and wisdom, lead to a future abundant in wealth and fulfillment.